Malfurion versus Malfurion.
Probably Taunt Druid. Lots of people have been gravitating towards your Taunt Druid builds.
Be preserved.
So, we're looking for Greedy Sprite and Oaken Summons. Maybe even Violet Teacher's not too bad. Pretty good hand. What can you replace Black Knight with? Kinda anything you want. It's like a tech card slot at the moment. It's definitely not core. Could even just play a Wild Growth there, man. How does this Druid do against Rogue? This Druid does pretty well against Rogue. My win rate against Rogue, there's been a few different types of Rogue, and it's not organized by the type, but I'm 6-3 versus Rogue currently. I know one of those losses was to a Quest Rogue, but we've done really well versus Odd Rogue and Tempo Rogue and Miracle Rogue. A lot of times we go kind of even with them the whole game, and then they just can't keep up with Ultimate. The deck has a really good anti-aggro shell, so it does really well against things like Odd Rogue and Hunter. Just because of the amount of armor gain and the amount of removal spells. We have double Spellstone, double Wrath, double Swipe. Like, you can't actually play almost any more removal spells in Druid. We have, like, all of them. Okay, I'm gonna play the Greedy Sprite. The other option is to Hero Power there, which seems really bad, and then play Greedy Sprite on 3. Just want to get this in play so I can either Suicide it on what he develops, or have him Hero Power it. Get towards my mana faster. Mana is important. So I want to trade in there, Hero Power that, then next turn Nourish for mana and Hero Power it again, saving the Violet Teacher for big plays later on. Other play, I could use a Roar, plow through it, but I don't care about taking a little bit of chip damage against his deck. He's playing the Hadronax Taunt Druid, so I'm not going to lose the game from taking damage. I'm going to lose the game from him having an overwhelming board or being able to get the Hadronax combo off, so I want to try and not let that happen. And since I already have Ultimate, I can easily ramp with this. Sets up to play into the Malfurion pretty quick. Poison can be really strong against this deck if I can get it down before he can play Primordial Drake to clear it off. And then hopefully I can make a big board with Violet Teacher and get a Soul of the Forest on it. And that'll seal the game.
For the wild.
So, when he passes it back, if he doesn't Nourish or anything that here, he's only going to have 7 mana, so I can make Poison Spiders, and he can't play the, now he can play Primordial Drake if I make Poison Spiders. It's not unfortunate, I probably can't go for the Poison Spiders, so I have to take a different line. I can still go for the 1/5s, or I can go for the Violet Teacher Oaken Summons, looking to try and get, if I get a Greedy Sprite and the Greedy Sprite dies, then I can go Ultimate. And if I get a Teacher, then probably one of the Teachers sticks and I get a sick Power of the Well. Uses all of my mana very cleanly. I like it. It's got pretty good odds for this dying because he wants to like swipe this and trade in or whatever. And then an Ultimate.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
Alright. I have a lot of options now. I think I want to Roar just to make tokens. So I have the Branching Pass to follow up for more burn afterwards. I want to make a lot of tokens. And I want to get this guy outside of Primordial Drake range, because this bump means Primordial Drake, right? He just didn't want to play it now to activate my ultimate or something, I guess. I don't know. But I want to punish him for it. And I want to kill this Lich King. So if I swipe this, and then I can Roar, then Power the Wild, and we can kill everything. My teacher lives through the Primordial Drake, right? It's not horrible. And I don't need to suicide that because I'm on 10 mana next turn anyway. He plays Primordial Drake. We ultimate it. Trade in the teacher. And that teacher's dead. Maybe this play is just dumb. I think that play might have just been dumb. Teacher gets hero powered. I don't know. He doesn't have the Drake, so it works out. Oh, we got lucky that time. I realized afterwards, it's like, wait a minute. Druid's hero power, though. But it's cool. Alright. Malfurion is pretty good because we know he doesn't have Primordial Drake, right? So there's the upside of Malfurion Poison being really hard for him to remove because he just played Double Wrath Swipe, not a Primordial Drake. So not only does he not have Double Wrath and Swipe to answer it, he probably doesn't have Primordial Drake. Because Primordial Drake full cleared our board last turn and developed a 4/8. So I'm going to jam this. Just because it's so crazy powerful to have the poisons after all of his removal has been utilized. This is the part where he top decks the Primordial Drake. Maybe I got jebaited. No, I did not get jebaited. Now he's using the Lich King card Obliterate on my 1-drop. So that feels good. And Thor just subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave Team Fig, man. Appreciate the support. It looks like he is going to be naturalizing the spider. He really has some big minions he wants to develop, right? Those are expensive ways to remove my essentially free spiders. Unfortunately, I don't have great ways to develop the board still, but this ultimate. I'm gonna go up to 10 cards and mill. Eventually, we gotta find Whispering Woods. That's what our deck's designed to do. Reach 10 mana, play ultimate, then go Whispering Woods into Soul of the Forest. So we're probably gonna overdraw Whispering Woods now. But it's okay, there's 2 of them in here. We can overdraw one and be fine. There it is. Okay. Let's power through this. We have a teacher in there too. Close teacher. So it thins the deck for the Whispering Woods. We need that Whispering Woods, man. I need to maybe empty my hand a bit faster, huh? Do spell stuff. Get more things in play. This needs to be used for my 2/2s from the Soul of the Forest so they can outlast Primordial Drake range. So I want to save this Power of the Wild, actually. So, because I'm saving the Power of the Wild, I think I always go swipe here. But right, if we make 1/1s and then give them the Soul of the Forest and then buff them to 2/2s, then you can clear them with Primordial Drake or whatever. If we have them be 3/3s afterwards, that's where you can't clear them. Druid can't beat 3/3s. Druid beats 2/2s all day, every day, but Druid can't beat 3/3s. So you have to try and make 3/3s. Or better. Come on, Whispering. There it is. So now we do the combo. This is what our deck's designed to do. This is our finishing move. And we don't play the Power of the Wild. Because he can't swipe them, he has no swipes remaining. And we need them to make it so that they don't, the next form doesn't die to Primordial Drake. We have Roar and Branching Pass in this bottom 6. $30. Take free damage. The freest of damages. Okay. So we want to make everything 3/3s, so we can't kill him, right? We can't kill him. We can get these up to, this does 7 times 2, so 14 plus our already, so that's 21, 22 plus, so that's 28. So we have like 31, but he has 36 health. So we want to trade all these in first and then buff our board. We have the Spellstone. Oh, wait a minute. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we have lethal. But if we didn't have lethal there, then we would want to make sure that we make just 4 to 3/3s. Druid can't beat 3/3s. It's as true as it was back in Patron days, man. The Primordial Drake, not enough damage to beat the 3/3s. So you would trade all these in, and then buff with Power of the Wild. And then probably draw for our other buffs. And then try and hit him with all of the buffs next turn.